Another time we were going in the car to go somewhere, and I told another devotee that in Czechoslovakia they call God Krishna. And Prabhupada says, what did you say? I said, oh, in Czechoslovakia the name for God is Krishna. And Prabhupada said, then we should go there. So Prabhupada was always available to go and preach and wanted us to preach at the drop of a hat. So another time we were going, Prabhupada was sick, so we didn't think that Prabhupada would come. But we had an engagement at J. Om Prakash's house, who was the biggest movie producer in India at the time. And so we went to his house, and we didn't think Prabhupada was coming, and all of a sudden I turned around and Prabhupada was right behind me. So Prabhupada gave a talk, and then Dr. Bali, the husband of Vijantimala, he gave a talk about how all the peoples pay so much money in taxes that they can easily afford to become a life member. So at that point, many of the Indian movie stars were there because J. Om Prakash was the biggest producer of movies in India. He produced that movie Hati Mera Sati and many others. So at that time, Devanand became a life member, and Rajesh Khanna and the four Kapoor brothers and many others became life members. But then J. Om Prakash ruined Indian movies for me because he said, I'll tell you the truth. Indian movies are silly and corny because they'll both get the guns out, they say they'll kill each other, but then they say, but let's have a dance first. And the girls come out with the pom-poms and they do a big dance first. So I thought, if he's the Acharya of Indian movies and he thinks they're silly, maybe I won't watch them. So he ruined it for me. But Prabhupada said he had the golden chickpeas. His house was so big I got lost in the bottom story. But when I heard the kirtan, I just followed the kirtan back to where they went. I went to find a bathroom, and it was such a huge house. But Prabhupada did these kind of preaching engagements. It was amazing the things that Prabhupada would do. He would go to preach at different people's houses. In the morning, he would be chanting and doing the translation of Srimad Bhagavatam. So as it came around to June, Prabhupada was about to go to Russia. And Nanda Kumar wanted me to do Pujari service. So he asked Prabhupada, can you give Gayatri initiation to Kshudhi Das before you go? And then, of course, devotees always didn't want Prabhupada to leave. A big basket of mangoes arrived. And this was June of 1971. So Tamal Krishna said to Prabhupada, Prabhupada, you can't leave now because mango season has just begun. And Prabhupada said, preaching in the snows of Russia is sweeter than the sweetest mango.